I get driven home, I see my car, my beautiful home, but what mattered is hugging my family after 7 months of not seeing them. I go in, no one is there. I check the pool, no one. I go closer to my room, I hear moaning. I go closer, and my door is locked. That is my wife moaning. The door is locked, but I have a door that scans my fingerprint, or my wife's. I opened the door and I see my wife bent over. The other guy was none other than my best friend, the best man of the wedding. I grew up with this guy. I met him when I was 6, he was 5. Since first grade. This was my brother. My mind blanked. The next thing I heard is, "You're going to kill him. Stoop. Please stoop." My wife pushing my back, holding onto me, crying and scared. All I felt was an adrenaline. My heart beating like I finished running a marathon, hands trembling. I forgot where I was until I looked down. What I saw was a naked woman crying, holding, telling me she's sorry, and a naked man leaking blood intensively. I start crying cause I almost killed my brother. I didn't mean actually hurt him. I asked if I hurt her, and she said no. I start spazzing out on her. Do you know what I had to go through? All those people. All this fighting. And for what? To come back home to see you with him. 7 months of nightmares, depression, hate, and paranoia. While I'm screaming at her. I'm breaking everything. My bed, the frames, the dresser, the T.V, the door. I punched the wall and placed about 15 holes. I flipped the bed over. I destroyed the room pretty much. Cops were called by neighbors. Cops found me sitting in a corner with a blank mind. EMT came, picked both up, and brought to the hospital. They patched my hands. As for him, a broken nose, broken arm, dislocated shoulder, etc. I couldn't feel nothing. No anger, no sadness, no guilt, nothing. My wife crying on her knees begging for forgiveness. As I was looking at her, I was thinking about my brother. How I couldn't save him from himself. What kind of a failure am I? Coming home to this woman was my karma. I instantly heard the footsteps of my girls. As soon as they saw me, I heard Daddy. They climb on the bed and start hugging me. I instantly start crying. I held them and asked her if they're mine. Since moment they were born, they did not look like me. I shrugged this off cause I always thought I don't look like my father, but I still have his weird black nipple on the left and lighter nipple on my right chest and green eyes. The girls had absolutely nothing. Green eyes, but my mother-in-law also has green eyes. I asked, are they mine? Tears starts coming from both of us. She cries, of course they are. Cops are telling he's looking to press charges. I'm like, press charges? Well, I'll tell you this, all of this is his and hers fault. The cops had no idea. I told them where I came from and my career. I told them I've been gone for almost 8 months. Let's call the backstabber Dick. I told them Dick was my brother since the first grade, and he was my best man from the wedding. The cops told each other this is why I don't trust no woman. My wife looked down and walked out the room sobbing. Cops told me they're letting me go. That they can't imagine what I'm going through. They called me a hero, thanked me for my service, and wished me the best. I'm not a hero, I was someone who joined for the pay and benefits that couldn't save his friend. That doesn't sound like a hero to me. I go home, wife says she wants to come with me so we can talk about this. I told her to look after her boyfriend. She starts crying again. I left the girls with her cause I had a lot of tears to drop walking home. Once I got home, it was a blur. I woke up on the couch with her sleeping next to me, but on the rugged floor. I pick her up and put her on the couch. 2 weeks later, we get DNA tested, and all 3 of us took a lie detector test. This is where everything was revealed. My world broke into a million pieces. I was completely faithful to her. I loved this woman so much that it's hard to explain cause everything I say is only going to be an understatement. She's cheated on me since the day we got together. I never saw any signs. She only cheated with Dick, but still. She's been using me for the money I make. I had a sheet of paper telling me I'm not the father to my two little worlds. That the father wa dick. Not only that, but she's also pregnant again. He was salty for what I did to him and revealed everything. His words were open your eyes. You're the one who's been making money. You've been providing for my kids while I lay back and play my games. She's been cheating on since the beginning. Remember when we went to the movies to watch The Incredible Hulk? That was in 2008. Remember how pissed and annoyed she got at you for no reason? Wasn't you touching her, not to mention talking to her or looking at her? That was just an act so she can go home. She never planned KN going home. She came to my house instead. Remember all the gifts she bought you and made you believe that was out of love? Okay. That was so you can let your guard down so it can be easy for her to cheat. You're not my brother. You're the kid's caretaker, my moneymaker. You bought me a car, a home, helped me pay for my college degree, and you've been taking care of my kids. And guess what? You're going to continue to doing the same. You were gone for a minute, but I went to your house and was there for her. Wife was screaming at him, shut the fuck up. I felt numb to everything. As my broken world was being revealed. She passed on the question, are you in love with both of them? She said yes. Lie detector said she's telling the truth. That only made things worse. Wife was grabbing me, swearing up and down it's a lie, relating to what Dick said to me. I started crying and told her you and the girls were the best thing that's ever happened to me. I did everything for us. I bought us a home, we did so much. We studied together, we worked together, graduated together, and we made it together. We even made a family together. Seeing your smile was my daily goal cause I love your laugh, love hugging you. Just waking up next to you was a blessing I can't describe. And now I have a piece of paper telling me those girls were never mine? Another paper telling me I was only your toy? She had a blank face with nothing but tears dropping down like a waterfall. Dick says for the record, you never made a family with her. I did. You were just taking of my family for me. How can the person that called me his brother for so long be so cold to me? No idea. I couldn't sleep that day. I left home to walk. I literally walked for over 13 hours. I left my phone home, so no interruptions. I was found sitting on a bench crying. I know a man isn't supposed to cry, but I can't eat, sleep, or stop with the damn tears. All I did was throw up and cried. I couldn't look at the girls the same. Filed for divorce. She moved back to New York with her parents. Dick had no job and lost his home. His car was under my name, his home. It all belonged to me. I make 6 figures and someone that doesn't even have a job destroyed my world. Never again did I help anyone else, not to mention trust anyone. I seek professional help. I won't end up like my brother who took his own life cause things got hard. I'm a fighter who keeps getting up. My ex-wife sent me some disrespectful texts. A picture of those two kissing the twins, a sex tape of them too, revealed some horrible things to me. She told me that now that I have nothing I should kill myself cause I'll only be alone. That she knew I wasn't the father, but what can a guy like Dick do for the kids? That I left the twins. And I wasn't the role model, the father that I believed I was. I shouldn't have walked on out on them like that. Doc told me not to be a fool. That isn't her send me these things. That it's him doing it. I believe it's her. It's her number. The reason I left the girls was because I was scared of what I was capable of. When I woke up one morning, I woke up with a gun next to me. I recorded myself and what I did scared me to no end. I would stand up for a long time. Doing nothing, just standing near my bed like a zombie. Then I would get my gun from my finger scanning safe and go back to sleep. I visit my brother where he's been buried every weekend. This was YRS ago. Today I'm a pilot who has his own real estate company but can't manage to make a family cause I push away every woman who I meet. I will never trust anyone again. But that's my mind now. I'm sure one day I'll have a family of my own. I'm still young. I'm only 33. Those girls are 9 years old now, and I think about them every day. When they're 18 and they ever seek me out, best believe I'll welcome them with open arms. In case you're wondering what they're doing ATM, my sibling told me he's working at Best Buy. As for her, she became a nurse, wanting to be a doctor one day. Good for her.